Yes, hello everybody. Hannah Harris-Barrington and Press Nannah again. As you know, I'm president of the Jamaican Forum. First and foremost, this is the statement to the fraud squad. This is a fraud squad document that was given to Inspector Finn of the fraud squad at Central Police Station. Okay, this is the proof that the bogus client, Mr. James, was pretending to be a purchaser of the property that he claimed to have spent a lot of money reconstructing. So he's told pure lies in his affidavit. It's evidenced by this. And yet the police have not arrested him. The Integrity Commission are supposed to be dealing with the complaint. This is the complaint, the Integrity Commission, against the members of the General Legal Council. They are a gang, an operating gang, including Peter. Peter Champagne is one of them. He's presiding over the bogus complaint that another man swore an affidavit, and because of that affidavit, I breached the canon, and because a judge heard an unlisted matter, I breached the canon because I dared to talk about it. Peter Champagne and Michael Hilton don't have my mouth. They are nobody to me. They are people who are corrupt, who have used evil and corruption to worm themselves into positions that they don't merit, and they only have because they are corrupt. All right? Delia Davis, the Secretary of the General Legal Council, she is their puppet that does so many different things. The complaints are here. All of the complaint is here. All of the complaint is here. If you've done something wrong, and then why is it the fraud squad have ignored myself and the other attorney at law? Because there's no evidence. It's all lies. And the General Legal Council are presiding over a bogus complaint because they are bogus. They need to be dismantled. It's not for me that I'm making these videos. It's for the young lawyers. It's for the legal profession in Jamaica. It is to help Jamaica. You must eradicate these demonic presences that look like human beings but are monsters in disguise, because they're demonic presence in disguise. Matthew chapter 6 verse 9. We must pray for, which is the Lord's Prayer. We must pray for the Lord's kingdom to come and his will to be done. This evil is not the will of the Lord. Integrity Commission have passed it, the complaint, to the Director of Public Prosecutions. And Director of Public Prosecutions have not done anything, because the Integrity Commission have told me they passed it to the appropriate authority. What is being done is a crime. These people are criminals and need to be dealt with as the criminals that they are. And the Director of Public Prosecution has not made a ruling on what is going on. She's not called the witness who has sworn the affidavit to say that Michael Hilton wanted to kill me and pay $300,000 to do so if I didn't accept the bogus client, Mr. James, that Peter Peterkin, who is part of the criminal gang. Because if he wasn't, if he was worth any salt, he would see the bogus complaint and say, you know, this is bogus. But he's not going to say that. Of course not. Because the gang is, come, make her get her, and find her guilty, and then she can't talk. You cannot stop me from talking. I'm British, and the British Law Society are going to look at all the documents and then sever contacts with the General Legal Council, because it's not fit for purpose. Jamaican lawyers, if you have a General Legal Council full of criminals doing evil, your legal system, look at all the judges that are not doing the right thing in the Supreme Court. They're taking the rights away from people, taking away their houses, taking away their rights. You must do something. And you lawyers, you young lawyers, try and get together and get rid of the General Legal Council. You need to do that. Minister of Justice, do something about this. because being silent is, in actual fact, acquiescing to evil. This is the Integrity Integrity Commission document about report, and the Integrity document says quite categorically that instead of going through the normal channels to get back his property, Mr. James tried to have a child by the fraud squad, and when he failed, he went to the General Legal Counsel. So isn't it your property that you want back, Mr. Patrick Peter King's client? Isn't it your property you want back? Why have you not made any attempt to get back your property? Because you cannot get it back. You cannot get it back. Why? Because you've got no evidence to show that there was any fraud. You are the fraudster. And your neighbors, Mr. James, say you are a jailbird, that you were in America in jail, and you dare to stand up against somebody of integrity that is saying